It's the final few seconds before the lights go out and the race to the podium begins. You know this battle will be won off the track as well as on it. You've studied your tactics, anticipated every move like a grandmaster. You've researched and analysed, modified and fine-tuned to perfection. You have honed your instincts to give you an edge over your rivals. Your drivers focused, your team ready. The championship in the balance. First past the checkered flag, the goal. Epic victory or ultimate failure.
Welcome back to Gaming with King with another F1 Manager video. Today's video going to be all about the France GP. So we're going to be doing our qualifying round for this GP. Also, we're going to be going live tomorrow to check out, not tomorrow, today, as this video will be posted tomorrow. So yeah, today we're going to be going live in a few hours to check out all of the latest information about the new update and to also check out all the new bugs. So remember to subscribe to the channel if you're not yet subscribed, turn on post notifications, and also hit the like button. For this GP event, we're going to be using this is the current tune that I have been testing all day for the GP event, so it's what we're going to be using for this event. And we're going to be using Albon and Kimi Raikkonen as the update as caused some overtaking issue, so we're trying to use the best two drivers with the highest overtaking ability possible. So yeah, we're also in the juniors division of the GP event. Accidentally pressed that into juniors instead of content challenger. So yeah, next GP we will be going back into challenger, I guess. Alright, so let's go. As you can see, 30 person in this group, and we need to get into the top 15 to qualify. So I'm aiming to get right about here, right about 10th place on 150 points. That's what I'm aiming for. We're currently on 40 points as we did our first race and we got 40 points. So I'm looking to get just about 150 points. So yeah, let's get straight into this. Alright, so we found the match. GP searching does take about 30 to 45 seconds to get a match. So possibly I edited out all that long search waiting. Yeah, I might do that. Alright, so yeah, let's go. Let's see what the poll is like. Hopefully we get a good poll here, as if we're not polling good, then we're not going to be performing good, as the drivers will not be overtaking too much, as that's a major issue with the new update. Alright, so we got a good poll. Alright, we're going to be going with hard tires, as we're using hard tires all day, and we will be using hard tires until the fix for the new update. Our rival here is on soft tires. Alright, so you don't want to be on soft tires, as the drivers will not be overtaken. So your main goal is to pull good and then try to maintain your position and pass via pit. Alright, so we pulled the overtake there from Kimi, and then we lost it back. There we go. Alright, so now let's watch Kimi here versus this Kimi on soft tires. On soft tires, the rival Kimi should be able to overtake comfortably and get around or Kimi on hard tires, but as you can see, he's not. So this is the main reason why we are using hard tires. We're trying to take advantage of the current situation in the game where it's really difficult to overtake. Even if you're on boost, your drivers will get stuck and not go around. So to take advantage of that, you want to use hard tires all day long, and we're going to be repitting into hard tires as well. Alright, so he finally got around a bit too late, as he has burned a lot of tires to get around there. And yeah, Albon up in the top has been holding his 5th place. Nobody's getting past, and our rival is about to go to pit. Yes, he does, as he burned a lot of tires trying to keep up and trying to get around Kimi here. weather is coming in, so we're going to be going back to pit into wet tires. So we should be good here. Let's see, our current score is at 40. Alright, so we're going to be doing a 1 pit strategy. Let's see, 4 laps on wet tires. So we might go for 5 laps here on conserve and then go into wet if it allows. Possibly going to be 4 as the rain is about to start. So we're going to go for 4, and then we're going to try to do a 1 pit strategy here where we go and conserve. Let's see if it's like 25% wetness once we get back around to the pit lane, and I'm going to go for 5 laps. If it's not, then we can't afford to go for 5 laps as the wetness will catch us. Let's see if it's going to be 25% by the time we are where the number 1 car is. 18, 20, 21. Alright, we should be able to go for the next lap. Let's go, as we want to make a 1 pit strategy. So we start the boost. We got some position via pit lane. This is how you want to overtake at this point in the game. With this current overtaking issue. Back again. We should make it right around there at the 50 mark. Let's see if we do. Almost close. Pretty much close. So we're still good to go to pit. Alright, so Albon made just on the 50 mark going into pit. He's going to go in and out of pit real quick. 2 minutes, 221 seconds there. Awesome pit by Albon. And 2:15 pit by Kimi here. And we're back out on track. And we're going to be boosting to finish. Even though it doesn't make any sense to be boosting as your drivers will not overtake. But yeah, let's just boost to finish. Possibly we get lucky and get a few more positions. Let's see our points. Currently I'm 41 points. So as you can see, our drivers are not overtaking. 1 lap on full boost. Albon is still behind Sebastian Vettel, I think it is. Yep, Albon is still behind Sebastian Vettel, and he's going to stay behind Vettel unless Vettel is going to go to pit, and he's not, as his tires are pretty good. So he's going to stay right there behind Vettel for the rest of the race. Also, Kimi will stay right here behind the AI Kimi for the rest of the race. So no overtaking is being done. So this is why we are using hard tires and to go back into pit into hard tires, so we can outlap our rivals as they go to pit. Other than that, we're not going to be overtaking, and we're going to be getting stuck on soft tires. So right now soft tires is not viable. So the only thing you can do is go hard tires all the way. Alright, so that's a good race. We got 41 points. That should take us up to 81. Alright, so this race is in the bag. Give him a well done. Well done. Good luck. Obviously, our rival here didn't know about the overtaking issues, or possibly he didn't know how to overcome it. So yeah, that's a strategy you want to use if you're getting stuck. I think I post the clip on my Instagram or my Twitter or somewhere on Facebook, I think. So if you want to go over there and give me a follow on those social media accounts. At Instagram, it's Gaming with King _ YT, and at Twitter it's GWK _ YT, and you can find me at Gaming with King _ YT over on Facebook. So make sure you go give me a follow so you can get latest information when I post them. Alright, so we're now on 81. Alright, so let's get our next race in. It's going to be dry, and it's going to be Singapore here. on the Marina Bay. So, or soft tire strategy for the Marina Bay, possible. Let's see if we get good pulls. Right now the game is all based up on good pulls. So if you can get good pulls, then you can maintain your position and get the win. If you're not going to get good pulls, then yeah. Alright, so we're up against a pretty strong rival here. Let's see where we're going to be pulling against him, as he has won the last 2 GPs. Let's see where he's going to pull. Alright, so we're going to be pulling way behind. Yeah, not so far behind. Good pull in the same way from Albon. Perez, he's using Perez there, out-pulled us. Alright, so we're going to go with hard tires for 4 laps and repit into hard tires and boost to the finish, as you don't want to go to soft tires at all, as you won't be able to overtake. Thought our Kimi would have gotten the block there. Alright, so Kimi got a good start here. Alright, we're going to cut down regular driving here with Albon, and we're going to cut down to conserve. As you can see, our drivers are lining up. Let's boost out Albon a little bit, as we almost got caught in that jam right there. Alright, so we've cut down. Alright, let's see if Albon pull. Yes, he does. Good driving there by Albon. Now he's performing good, as his high overtaking ability is now taking effect. Alright, so we're trying to outrun his Perez, as he will be going to pit in 3 laps with Perez. So we want to be pretty close by, so as he goes into pit with his Perez, we get the overtake via pit, and then we're going to be boosting to pit in the 4th lap, and then we're going to go back into hard tires to finish the race strong. So we should be able to pull the win here. Alright, or Kimi got overtake there. Should have paid a little more attention to Kimi here. Give him a little boost. Alright, let's see the tire wear. The tire wear is looking really bad on our rival Perez, so let's give Kimi a little boost. Let's give Albon a little boost. Yes, he has gone to pit early, so we should get the overtake via pit here. Let's go, Kimi, go. There we go. Alright, so let's cut back down. Albon got a few positions as well. Made his way up to 10th place, now back in 11th place. Let's boost Kimi here, try to maintain our position, as that's Kimi on soft tires. And AI cars can overtake pretty comfortably. It's just us players drivers are struggling to get overtakes done. Alright, so we're going to be starting the boost in the 4th here, into pit. Let's start it now. Let's start with Albon as well. He has extra fuel, so we can start a bit early with him. If we go to soft tires, we will get a faster lap, though our drivers won't be able to overtake, and we need 4 laps, so we can't go to soft tires. Let's go back to hard tires here. So let's see if our Kimi can create a little distance between our rival Perez. He's boosting at this time. Kimi is trying to create that little distance so he can get in and out of pit just behind him. There we go. You need to get out right behind. Alright, good pit there. Let's go, Albon, let's go. Right behind. Alright, so Kimi got the lead, and he's low on tires, so he will be going back to pit. as we will be finishing the race strong with our drivers on full boost here until the end of the race or until they run out of fuel. So this is what you want to be using to get these wins. Hard tires all day until Hutch do a fix for the update. Until then, it's hard tires all day. As you can see, Albon here trying to overtake his Kimi. And or Kimi is now stuck behind Max Verstappen, I think that is. No, it's Albon. Or Kimi is now stuck behind Albon there. He's not going to go around, so he's going to be finishing in 4th place. And or Albon is trying to get around. His Perez should go back to pit. If not, he's just going to conserve until... Alright, Kimi finally got around Albon there. About to go low on fuel. Let's go Albon. Let's see our points. Currently on 35 points. Albon here trying to catch up to our rival Kimi to get the overtake done. But he's not going to get it done. Alright, so our Kimi is now out of fuel. He's going to conserve for the final lap. Our rival has gone to pit with Perez into soft tires. And he won't be overtaking anybody anytime soon. So, yeah, this race is in the bag. Good race here. 36 points. That's what we should finish on. Unless Albon can pull these positions, even though I doubt it. Valtteri Bottas about to run out of tires. He's up in 6th place. He's now out of tires. And we won't be able to overtake Bottas in 6th. Keep a close eye. He's out of tires. And he's holding the line. There he is. He's holding the line straight out. Nobody, just one car got around Bottas. So yeah, the game definitely needs fixing at this point. Just sad to know that this happened right at the GP event. So yeah, a lot of people are gonna have a tough GP for this one. So good race. Alright, let's get into our next race. I think this is a wet one. Yep, so we will be switching out for drivers. After this race, we should be able to be in a good qualifying position, and then we're just gonna end the race for the last one. In last, we're gonna be trying to come last or finish low for the last race. Alright, good parts here from the race grid. So we're gonna be going to drivers here. We're gonna go into Lewis Hamilton as it's a wet race, and my Stroll is currently at max, so we're gonna go with Stroll. So 76 and 75 wetness ability. They're the two best wet drivers as far as I know in the game. So we're gonna be using them both. Not in the GP here. Let's go. Hopefully it's wet in the poles so we can get good pole. If not, that's okay. Alright, we finally got a match. This match is a bit low on flags. Let's hope they don't give him that boost, that low boost, where they will give the lower guy on flags the jump in pit. Let's see. Alright, so it's a wet qualifier, so we're gonna be qualifying way in front of this one. Yep, Hamilton and Stroll, best two wet drivers in the game. So once you're in a wet GP event, you want to use these guys if you have them, or you just want to select your two best drivers with the highest wetness ability. Alright, our rival is taking his time here to get the race started. Let's go, let's go. Alright, so this is going to be a full complete wet race. That's alright, as we have the two best wet drivers on the track. So we're going to start off with a boost here. And once the race, they get comfortable in their positions, we're going to cut down to conserve. And we're going to go for about 4 laps. Let's see. Yeah, 3 to 5. 3 to 5. So we're going to go for about 4 laps. Alright, let's cut down now with both drivers. And allow them to just get comfortable and hold their positions. So we're gonna go for 4 laps, repeat, and go for 4 more. Or we might go for 5 laps and boost to finish. Alright, so it's not possible to get 5 laps, as we needed 80% of tires for 5 laps. So we're gonna go for 4. And then we're gonna just let the drivers finish the race strong. So do remember, when you're going up in wet races in your GP event, you want to select your highest wetness ability driver. The other stats don't really matter in wet races. It's just the driver with the highest wetness ability. That's the key driver. And if the poles are in the wet, then the drivers with the highest wetness ability will be pulling forward. Alright, so it's not possible to get 5 from Hamilton, as he's 2% behind. It's possible to get 5 with Stroll, so we might go for 5 with Stroll. Let's see when Hamilton reach right where that number 1 car is, if we can see how much percent he have remaining. If he have like 25 at that point, then we might be able to get the 5th lap. So we just make a 1 pit strategy. Alright, so there goes the 20, 24, 23. Let's see. What you guys think? I'm gonna go for it. I'm going for it. Stroll is good. We're gonna go for it. Hamilton will run out of tires, but we're gonna go for it. This is how you wanna do your races to win these races. Our rival here knows what he's doing. As you can see, he's going also for 5 laps, so he knows the best strategy to use, but he didn't pick it. Oh, possibly these two are his two best wetness ability drivers. So Hamilton ran out of tire right at the pit gate, and we got into pit and we're out of pit. So now we can boost to the finish, though they're not going to be overtaken. Let's see the points. 40. Alright, so we're good. We're currently at 40 points. Stroll here, he won't be overtaken at all, so we're good in these positions. Let's see if he's going to get an overtake done. So that's 1 lap on full boost right here behind this driver. Let's see who's that. Kimi Räikkönen. Alright, so Stroll is stuck behind Kimi, and Hamilton is stuck behind Perez. Alright, so Hamilton did manage to get around Perez there. So we should be up to 41 points. There we go. So he's now catched up to Stroll and Kimi. Let's see if Hamilton can go around, as he is the best wet driver in the game. But Stroll has 1% over him at this level, as Stroll is max and Hamilton is at level 2. Stroll tried to get the overtake there, but it didn't work, so he's back stuck. Let's see. There he goes again, trying to go around Kimi. But if this was before the update, we would have been in first place, 1-2 by now. But it's not, so yeah, just have to work with what we got. Hamilton managed to get around Stroll and get that 4th place. So Lewis Hamilton there, getting this one in the bag. Good race there. Let's give him a well done. Let's give him a good luck. Also, the emojis are now, there you go. They're now animated. As you know, I love to use emojis. So yeah. Alright, so that's another 40 points. Let's see where we currently stand. For last race, we might need to get like 3 points for the last one here. Let's see where we are now on the tables. Alright, so we're way up in the tables at 58. Alright, so we're gonna be losing our last race on purpose. So we're gonna go for, let's see, our 2 worst drivers possible. That's gonna be Ricardo and Sainz. We're gonna go with Ricardo and Sainz here, and we're gonna go out and do our final GP race, as you do want to get all 5 races done. And if you're in the opening round, you do want to get all your races done. Alright, let's go. Alright, so we've once again found a match. Alright, let's go. Let's get straight into this final race of the France qualifiers. Alright, so our drivers are still polling good. Carlos Sainz and Danny Ricciardo still polling good here. Alright, so we're gonna go with soft tires. As you know, we're trying to finish in last place, so we're just gonna go and let the drivers go. We're gonna start off in conserve, not gonna be starting off with the boost here. We're gonna see how our drivers will perform with a start like that. Our rival Norris there get past really quick. 2 more cars trying to get overtake. Sainz blocked them out. Let's go. We're going for 3 laps here. Sainz on recorder. Doing pretty good here. Looks promising, but we don't want to get so much points, so we're going to be trying to come dead last, 23rd and 24th for this one, so we get 3 points. So we're just going to allow them to go to pit. We're not going to go to pit until we're way behind, everyone has passed. Then we're going to go to pit, and then we can maintain our position from the back from there. Both drivers doing good, pretty good so far. Doing a lot better than I expected. As you can see, they're 2-2 on soft tires, and for Ricardo it's 1-2. But as you can see here, we're possibly going to be getting 3 laps. Yep, we could get 3 laps out of each driver. We're in the lead. Our rival went to pit. Not to worry, we're not going to go to pit for the entire race, or unless we're at the back of the pack. So we're about to run out of tires, and we're not going to go back to pit. So let's see if the AI cars and our rival can overtake. We'll see. While we're on 0 tires. Alright, there they go. We're currently in the lead on 0 tires. This is just crazy. Sainz is all the way up to 7th place. He's doing good. Holding. As you can see, the AI cars are having a bit of a tough time to get around on 0 tires. We're also on conserve on 0 tires. We're not on boost on 0 tires. And as you can see, the cars are having a hard time to get around. So there's definitely needs to be fixing back. There's definitely the huge bug that we got when the 2020 update just went live, where the cars were not overtaken. I guess this is the same as that. Arrival has gone back to pit once more. We're still conserving, trying to come last, but it's not working out for us too good. We're currently at 17 and 20. All right, so yeah, by the next lap, they should all get around. There they go. Arrival here is boosting, trying to get it done. Alright, let's look at the guys behind us. Alright, so their tires are good, so they won't be going back to pit. Arrival just able to get around Signs here. Alright, so 2 laps to go. And it's taking a real long time here for our drivers to get to the back of the field. Alright, so Ricardo has reached to the back. Signs is now reached to the back. 23rd. There you go. Yeah. So we're now on 3 points. That's what we want. And yeah. That's it. Alright, so let's finish this Street P. Should I go to pit? Yes, to speed it up, as they're all in front now. All looking good. So yeah, that's it. Well, finishing lap. 2 laps to go. We're now on soft tires, cruising around the track. As that 22 car is a good distance away. We don't want to boost and let our drivers catch up. That 23 car. Let's boost Ricardo. Let's see if he can catch up to Signs. Here comes Danny Ricciardo. He got caught up to Signs. Now going into our final lap. Cut that down. The race has been finished by that car in front. Looks like one of the Mercedes cars. Either Lewis Hamilton or Valtteri Bottas, one of them. And as you can see, we're struggling to get around. The car that has finished the race finally got around. Alright, so it was Bottas. There's Hamilton. Oh, it was Hamilton and Bottas won the race. Our driver's trying to pull that position in 22nd place. But yeah, that's a good race. Well done. Good luck. Alright. Hope you guys are doing good in your GP event. Let me know down in the comments where you finished in your qualifying round. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.